Hello everyone. The book that I have brought for you today is the 5 Love Languages, a very popular book. This book might have united so many couples, and this is written by Gary Chapman. Gary Chapman is a well-known counselor, and he has united many couples through his counseling. And this particular book is a very popular book because this speaks about 5 important love languages. Come, let's see what are those 5 important languages. I think those 5 languages are, number 1, words of affirmation. I'm going to explain that to you in a short while. And the second one is quality time. And the third one is receiving gifts. And the fourth one is act of service. And the fifth one is physical touch. Now let's see one by one. What is that? Words of affirmation. When a couple, they live in a family, they live in a house as a family, what is expected? All these 5 languages, each partner would prefer 1 or 2 languages. What is word of affirmation? Word of affirmation is nothing but tapping behind and appreciating. I like the way you dress. I like the way you make food. I like the way you take care of me. I like the way you drive the car. I like the way you take care of the kids. How many times we have spoken this to our spouse? Most of the time, we keep that affirmation inside, but we don't take it out. And this word of affirmation, or this Dr. Gary Chapman strongly advocates, you please spell out. You give these affirmations so that your partner would love it. Now let's move on to the second affirmation, second love language, that is quality time. Most of the time the spouses would never tell you that you have to essentially spend time with her. It could be anything, with her or with him. If you keep it within yourself, and if the spouse doesn't say that, come spend some time with me, give me an undivided attention, most of the spouses, they don't say. But it is the responsibility of the spouses to ensure we give enough time. Maybe sit together, watch TV, go for a walk, or maybe do something together. So this is what is known as quality time. You have to give quality time to your spouse, be a male or a female. Then comes receiving gifts. Receiving gifts doesn't mean you have to give expensive gifts. Gift is a sign of love, sign of a fondness. So gift could be anything. Not only not only the birthday presents and gifts. If you can give some minor, small gifts as a token of love, I think many people love. And mind you, all these 5 languages, not that all of them like all these 5 languages. The spouses between 2 partners, some partners would love 2 languages, the other partner would love other 2 languages. So it is your responsibility to understand what the partner likes. Then comes acts of service. That's very important according to me. The love grows when you go and do something with the partner, help the partner. For example, cooking, or cleaning, or deep cleaning, or educating the children, or dropping the kids. When spouses, they contribute acts of service, here the other partner feels light, the other partner feels good, the other partner feels loved. The last one is known as physical touch. Physical touch, in science, many things are spoken about this physical touch. There's a chemical in the body called oxytocin. This oxytocin, is good for your body. But then when you touch somebody, right, this oxytocin comes in plenty. And this is very good. This gives you peace of mind, and this gives you a lot of soothing effect. So physical touch among the partners also, it's important. Not necessarily, this, talks only about sex, but it's about fondness and affection. So that is what physical touch. So there are 5 love languages. Number 1, word of affirmation. That is appreciation of your spouse, quality time, spending together good time with your partner, receiving gifts. Give gifts It could be small gift or a big gift, but then give them periodically, and then act of service, work together, and then physical touch. Physical touch is, just embracing them, or, touching them in a fond manner. That is again a physical touch. So when I read this book, one thing distinctively I found the 5 languages not only applicable for the spouses, it is even applicable for children, it is applicable among the colleagues. Which colleague doesn't want you to appreciate? Which colleague, doesn't like once in a while some gifts? And which colleague doesn't like you to spend time? So, though this is written for a romantic partners, I can take a lot from this book, and these suggestions can be applied even in our normal life. Very nice book. So many summaries are there on the YouTube, and it's a good book, very simply written, nicely written. I strongly advise you to read this book. And if you are new to this channel, subscribe this channel so that you get to know what is happening and what has been posted recently. Thank you so much.